I'm not going to rip this up. I do need my readers though. This is special. And the reason this is special is I don't think I've ever worked for an organization longer than this one. There's only two things I've done longer. And that's work for Acme Brick Company and be married to the love of my life. So this is special. This is really special to be recognized with everybody who's been in here and the inductees tonight, all special people, and I know them all very well. Oh man, this is a special organization, and the reason I say that is I think it's the only organization like this in the United States. And I think it all came together, even though TMC has been around a lot of years, sort of all came together back in 2010, 2011, when the executive director for Southwest Brick put a presentation on for the TMC board. And I think Kevin Camarata was the president at that time. And they were impressed, and I was on the board of TMC as well as Southwest Brick at that time, but they were so impressed with what we were doing with ordinances that they felt like maybe we ought to merge these organizations. And I believe that merger really, let's just say, elevated TMC and really brought in a broader base of contractors, suppliers, and manufacturers as well. And I'm going to give kudos to Dennis Knautz at that time for putting together a funding agreement and a funding structure for the organization, because he kind of put the money where our mouth was to make sure this organization would move forward. And again, when I think of all that's been done up until this point, there's a lot that still needs to be done. This state is the number one consumer of masonry. There's no other state closer. No other state closer. And you can look around and see these gems. We need to understand that we should, as an organization, be talking about that and recruiting the younger generations to lead this organization, to safeguard it and to grow it. We don't have to defend our products. We don't have to defend your workmanship as contractors. It stands for itself, that's for sure. So before I close, I look out at all the TMC board members and colleagues I've worked with throughout the years. Thanks for being part of this journey with me. This award is just as much yours as it is mine. I will tell you, working with you guys, this is the salt of the earth organization. This is true blue. This is a good commitment to be part of. So I want to thank everybody for Texas Masonry Council for this award. I also want to thank my Acme family for giving me the opportunity over the years to be involved in the industry. It's an expectation in our company that you really need to give back, particularly if you're a larger company. You need to give back to the industry as much as you put into it. And it's not just financial, you need to be involved. And I am so blessed to be involved with so many good people. To my family, thank you all for being here. This is special, and your being here is priceless. Lissa, I love you very much, honey. You're the foundation for where I am today. So finally, I want to accept this award because, I believe masonry is a profession, but it's not just a profession. And Tony kind of alluded to this earlier. It's really about building legacies. The products we sell, whether it's brick, stone, or block, and the products you all install are building lifetime projects. They'll be here long after we're all gone from this earth. And we need to remember that. And so for that reason, I'm glad that I've given a good portion of my life working for Acme Brick back to this industry for something that's meaningful and is going to last. So I'm going to close by saying, God bless Texas Masonry Council. God bless Texas. Danny, God bless you and you and your family. I miss you, brother. Thank you all very much.